Buddy says there's some strange music coming from Guadosalam. I wonder who's playing. So here you'll notice that the music seems basically exactly the same. I wonder what happens if we go into this shop first of all, before we do anything else. This is best not bug the game and break it in some horrible way, some horrific way. It's now 9 AM. Did I tell you guys in the end, by the way, that I started this recording session at 7 in the morning? It's now 20 past 9 in the morning. It's pretty good. That's not after a full night's sleep, by the way. That's after a full night's awakeness, and then I started recording. Anyway, let's move on then. Check it out. It's the musicians from Macalania. Oh, and they play some different music. So remember the comm spheres? We saw them disappearing. They weren't vanishing. They weren't dying with the woods. They were coming here. They were coming back to Guadosalam. And with them, all of the Guado too. The sphere hunters are still here. But it looks like they're living in harmony. The Guado came back. And these guys did. So this is the third band.
There could be no sweeter melody.
Oh, it's Tromell.
It is as if this music delivered the Guado from our unhappy fate. Reviled by all of Spira, most of my people decided to forsake Guadosalam. Those of us who remained until the very end eventually tired of our miserable fortune and fled to Macalania. We went to wither away together with the woods.
Oh.
That is when we met our musical friends.
Right.
They too were prepared to fade away with their beloved Macalania woods. Yet hearing them perform, I felt a quickening in my blood. I was quite moved. I could not stand by and let such exquisite music be extinguished.
Good for you, Tromell.
After consulting with the other Guado, I decided to bring them home to Guadosalam. Not a single Guado objected. It's been many years since I've seen such solidarity among my people. Surely this music was the salve that healed our weary hearts.
Music is powerful, right, Payne? Damn, that's so cool. So that's the connection between them. And the Guado have returned. That's not all, though. You want to talk to Tromell again. There's a lot to do. First of all, what's this person say? Isn't music amazing? It can bring so much joy. Even the goon from the syndicate. Don't you think it's a wonderful song? I totally want LeBlanc to hear this. Oh, but she's still MIA, I guess. I am so happy we were once again able to return home at last. It was by listening to their song that we Guado remembered what it is to hope. Check it out. Look at one of the Guado, blitzful guys. Many of the sphere hunters who were here have moved on to other lands. Really? So what, you pushed them out? What is it, like the Guado are smelly or something? Many are still here, though. I like the idea of them living in harmony. Okay, anyway, Tromell, hi.
I am quite aware of the Ronso's hatred for the Guado.
Ooh.
If they were to attack tomorrow, I would neither run nor hide. If they asked to talk, I would talk. Were they to take my life, I would give it willingly.
Not the Ronso. They don't want bloodshed.
Right, because they're elders on top of things.
By the way, guys, remember that Garrick said, in the world where you let them destroy everything, Garrick said that he killed an old man who, did he say he didn't fight back, or am I just remembering that weirdly? But he said he killed an old man that was defenseless and didn't, maybe it was Tromell, right? That's a cool little headcanon theory, right? Anyway, yeah, they're elders on top of things. We just checked it out with them on the mountain. They are doing good.
That is auspicious news. The Guado, too, must choose a new leader.
What about you?
Preposterous. I will never be remembered for anything but my service under Lord Jiskel and Lord Seymour.
Quit your bellyaching! You'd make a fine leader!
Yeah, sure, why not?
You guided us to salvation without any concern for your own safety. You show resolve worthy of a leader.
But my strength came from your music.
This is a bit of cliche coming up.
You're wrong.
The music only helped you unlock your own inner strength.
You really think so? Then I will work these old bones as best I can for my beloved Guado.
Dude, it seemed to me he was the leader anyway.
If you're ever feeling weary, we'll play a song to make you cheery.
Oh, look at the way he's bowed down. Look at that. And episode complete. Oh, this is so good. Every episode complete screen, I'm like, it feels good. Yes. No episode completed. No episode concluded. No dead Guado. They get to go home. And hey, maybe for the X-2 story, they then get to fix up the damn far plane. In fact, what say we go back and see what's going on? This is an interesting line from Riku before we go back. She says, unifying an entire race can't be easy, but if Pop can do it, so can Tromell. Tromell has resolved, but if he holds onto it, it'll make it fine either. It's interesting, actually, that Riku once again talking about Sid. And so now that we're back, they actually changed the Guadosalam music for the rest of the game now. Now we get this music instead. Once again, I want to enter this shop. Now that the cutscenes are over and we have episode complete, I wonder, there is someone here now. Have you got any data? Do you still do this? Listen well, my lady. There are many ruins and caves in Spirit. Oh, yeah, we know this. Rumor, this is kind of actually interesting. Rumor has it the Me and High Road, the Thunder Plains, and the Calmlands, and Bevel all conceal such places. You know how I said earlier, Chapter 5 unlocks extra caves? We've already seen that one of them is at the Thunder Plains, right? Well, maybe that's a hint at those two. Alright, so we get to talk to everyone. How's Beira? If our music can move the heart and stay the sword, I'm very happy. With me and Beira, pounder our drums, even the gloomiest days won't seem so bad. Isn't Tromell super swell? He said our friends can come as well. Okay. Don't you think it's a wonderful song? I totally wanted LeBlanc to hear this. Okay, so what are we doing here? Well, first of all, Farplane, I'll break the news to you guys. What do you expect? Every other chapter of the game, every other scenario, we've come up here, and yeah, the Guado aren't here. Sorry, I can't let you in. Only the Guado know how. They didn't even change his dialogue. I don't know. I feel like there might have been something more related to that at some point, but then they cut it. I don't know. But also, we have two side rooms, okay? We have this room that never opened, and what happened the last time? They said only the Guado might know how to open it, and we have the place with the people trying to attack Tobly. So where should we go first? Well, how about this one, shall we? First, this lady says, can we, Guado, forge ourselves anew in step with the changing and sweeping spirit? Well, there aren't many of you, so I would get breeding, first of all. Hey, Tromell.
Oh, Lady Yuna, I'm glad you're here.
Are you going to let us in?
Please feel free to take anything you need.
Yes!
What is this place?
This was to be the final resting place for the memories of the Guado. Before leaving, we carefully stored away those things we had passed down for generations. I'm told that some of us stole back here for a nostalgic glance at lost times. Even the most unassuming of memories can console a wounded spirit.
In that case, I shouldn't take anything.
On the contrary, my lady's path leads to a bright tomorrow. The Guado would be honored if you used their past to shape Spira's future.
Alright, so we get to go in, and this is one hell of a treasure room, guys. So Tromell says, I intend to go to Mount Gagazet in due course and attempt to open relations with the Ronso Elder. And I love that thought. He knows the Ronso Elder. You met Kamari. Maybe you didn't talk explicitly. Was Kamari talking at that point in the story? He was. He started talking shortly before then. So I don't know. But we get to go in. Look. The only way you get to go in is by saving the Guado, okay? Now, a bonus thing will happen here. If you also did the Leon and Aid stuff...
Are you the Lady Yuna?
You get a voiced Guado! A voiced female Guado child at that, which is very different to the only other voiced Guado we've had for ages, which is Tromell. Yes, we are. Hello.
Yes?
I knew it. Leon and Aid told me about you.
Ah.
Really? You're friends?
Yeah. I heard the Ronso hate us, but Leon and Aid were really friendly.
He's British.
Oh, this is for you. Aid gave it to me.
They were really friendly. They were really friendly, guys. You scored the Tempered Will Garment Grid. Absolutely spiffing.
For me?
Yeah, they gave me tons more like it. Leon told me the story of Lady Yuna and the Ronso Elder. Now that I've met you, think I want to go meet the Elder, too. Besides, Leon and Aid promised me that we could climb their mountain together.
See? So look, they forge relationships. They're all friends. They, you know, the future, the young people of the Guado and the Ronso will be friends together, figure out what's going on. But hold on. Didn't the Ronso say that he had, the Guado kid had loads of garment grids? And the Guado kid saying that the Ronso had loads of garment grids? That's classic kid tactics right there. That's like where you want to go out camping. So you tell your mates, you tell your parents that you're sleeping over your friend's house, and your friends tell their parents that they're sleeping over your house. It's a double switch. We've caught you out there, kid. What's going on? I bet they're thieving, right? The secret backstory to all of this is that they're thieving and stuff. Oh, God. Okay, Tetramaster. Oh, we talked about that already. Tetramaster, I got confused because we're going to see something in a second that's very, very similar. But Tempered Wheel, I believe this is what we just got. Yep. Very basic grid, cool little shape, but check it out. There's a gate that doubles your MP, but most importantly, there's a gate that doubles your HP. Combined with the Enterprise we got way back in Chapter 1 by pushing Tobley into the lift, you can actually, as soon as you have a girl with like 6,000 health, you can quickly push her up to 12k, even higher with that double HP. Really, really, really cool. I might set some stuff up once this recording session's over and figure out some more crazy build ideas. Not that we've had much fighting, right? Like, we had Thunderplanes, that's it so far. But yeah, that's not the only cool loot that's going to be here. We can go talk to the kid again. He says, Leon and Aid told me they were going to Mount Gagazet to apologize to their elder. Well, they certainly did. Okay, you also get 2 chests, all right? This chest will go first, which is a badass loot, okay? Tetra bracelets, all right? We're going to equip that on Pain, right? For now, instead of the champion belt, just because I like it so much, okay? Gold gear, you know it means something. Converts fire, ice, lightning, and water damage to HP. So it's Eater for all of those. So it's just like that other garment grid I was looking at you a second ago, but you don't even have to go through any gates, all right? So it sort of usurps that one. I don't know what it was called anymore. But yeah, so you get the Tetra bracelet. That's really cool, and we'll get something that complements that later as well. And even better, what did the Guado say this place was? It was like their memory. It's almost like a funeral place or something, you know, like a crypt. But it was, you know, memories of their past memories. How would they record their memories, I wonder? Well, with spheres. And so if you get the Rin ending at the Mien High Road, you get Gipple's sphere. If you get this ending at Guadosalam, which thankfully is episode complete and everything perfect, you get Barrelize sphere. Ah, so we will definitely check that out on the airship. Cool loot. But before we even finish with all of that, we can come through here, the shop point of updated stocks, and check it out! Tobley's place. The door's open as well. Hello, darling. Sing our sports again soon. Eh? Hey, it's not like I'm leaving the syndicate or anything. I'm doing some scouting. Gathering data is part of my job, all right? I got permission to be in Tobley's show, yeah! I'm through with the sphere hunting from now on. I'm working for Tobley. I can carry a pretty decent tune. I'm probably even better than you. I couldn't speak to the other person at the door. All these people want to join Tobley. Okay, so here's what you... And when we come inside, you'll notice there's a couple of Guado in here as well. So even the debt collectors, okay? These were the debt collectors. No more debt collector for me. My soul yearns for the chance to dance. Another one. The first rule of the stage is never to be shy. And then this person, who needs a sphere hunt when you can join a star search? You got a Hypello over here, who says, suddenly everybody wants to star in Chief Tobley's show. And we have a Guado. Check it out. 2 Guado, actually. One in front of the line. The Guado 2 wish to bring joy to the masses. And I would be outdone by some young tart. And a chest. All right, this is the super special chest, okay? When we open this chest, we get Kaiser Knuckles. Kaiser Knuckles are pretty cool, okay? We'll replace what we just had, the Tetra bracelet on Pain. Kaiser Knuckles are plus 50 strength. So they're the highest singular strength boosting stat item in the game, as far as I'm aware. Don't think there's a gold version that goes higher. So you got the Kaiser Knuckles. That's cool enough on its own. But there's a lot of different things that can come out of that chest, depending on the state of Guadosalam. If you do super well with all of Tobley's stuff, get a perfect show, so you pay off his debts. But you have the Guado dead, a combination of what I've shown you here and what I showed you in the Chaos World. That is when you can come in this room. And I guess the Guado here have stolen what was originally in the chest or something. I don't know. That's the way I like to imagine it. But when you open the chest in that situation and there's no Guado, it's a different state. And you get some insane gear called the Key to Success. The Key to Success has double all on it. Double all literally means every single one of your stats, okay, doubles. So it would put Yuna to 255 magic defense, 200 accuracy, 255 magic, 104 agility, and so on and so on and so on. Double all the hell, everything, all right? Really, really powerful, insane gear. So what people do when they really try and min-max on the regular version of X2 is they play the game 3 times in a row so they can get 3 keys to success, and every single time they deliberately choose to have the Guado die to the Ronso, just so they can have 3 keys to success. Then they do their New Game Plus where they actually go for 100% completion. Would you believe it? However, we're playing International, and the advantage of playing International is that from the arena, the creature creator, you can get keys to successes of your own anyway. So I will hopefully show that off in the future. One thing I never did on my test file earlier was go into the syndicate. I don't even know if we can. I don't know what's going on in here. LeBlanc's away. I'll have a quick scout and see if we find anything, whether Logos and Ormi are here or not. Oh, there is a cutscene. Cool.
We probably shouldn't just barge in like this.
Why not? We did in the last chapter.
If they didn't want us in here, they would have locked the door.
Yep.
Isn't that logic a little backwards?
No, I don't think so, Payne. Don't worry.
Anything goes for the gull wings.
That's for sure.
She's witty. She's witty. I like her so much. All right, let's go. Let's try LeBlanc's chateau. Let's have a lookie. Oh, there was a guard there. The guard was still there. Just blatantly snooping on us and listening to us have that conversation. Does he not want to say anything? Yeah, her boudoir is empty. This guy says, don't be nosing around the busted chambre while she's away. Chambre. Yeah, I forgot that's what they called it. Nope, and it appears to me the LeBlanc Syndicate are well and truly gone, so we get that little bonus cutscene there. But for now, that's Guadosalam done. That's what you get on your return trip there too. Memories can console a wounded spirit. Yeah, I suppose they can. It's okay to fall back on our memories during rough times, right? Memory is such a theme of this game. My God. It's crazy. I don't think it's a particularly strong theme either, to be honest. All right, so back on the airship destination list. We've done Zanakum. We've done Gagaset. Calmlands is also very simple. When I sat down at 7 a.m. today to start recording with you guys, the first thing we saw was this became a hotspot. The battle between the two companies of the Calmlands is at an end. Don't miss the final showdown. You might think we've seen everything with Tobli. You'd be wrong. Ah, check it out, all the old people from Argent. The moment of truth is at hand. Now we finish. This is going to be quite funny because the way I played the game. Now we finish this. They're going to count up who won and who lost, who got the most marketing by the very end, okay? This scene will only trigger if you've maxed one of them out, all right? If you haven't maxed one of them out, you just go into the Calmlands like normal when you don't get episode complete here. You want a piece of this? You got it, Sonny Jim. You talk big, old man. Time to put up or shut up. Here we go. We're ready when you are. I wonder what they're showing each other. I love Riku's disinterested face there. Take this. Yay! So as you can see here, Open Air absolutely pooed on Argent here, because on this file, the entire time off screen, I went and publicized like mad. So we are at the start of Chapter 5 already. We don't even have to worry about it anymore. This side quest is over, guys. 447 points, level 5 versus 0 points at level 1. Open Air have destroyed them. In your face. We won. Now leave, like we agreed. Oh, God. That was the agreement, was it? It was so long ago.
Wait!
And Tobli's here? What? I suppose it's sort of close to Guadosalam, just a trip through the Thunder Plains and the forest. But he's on a hover too, so...
Far be it from me to say or speak, but you mustn't argue like this. It really won't do. Not at all. Yep, I can taste it in the air. Confrontation, I mean. Guests simply will not come with all this confronting. Please allow me to take care of business.
He is a bit of an entrepreneur. He does know what he's doing now. We have molded him into a good little penguin. And there you go. I mean, I think if any episode in the entire game is like really kind of slapped in there, it's probably the Calmlands one. Thanks to Tobli's intervention, Open Air Inc. and Argent Inc., once bitter rivals, have now united forces to bring you the Calm Skies Partnership. So, all your credits now, after you finish this, they become known as Calm Skies credits, and you have the same amount that you had before. You get only one attendant at the attractions, and hovers, they now have new entrants. One at the start of the Calmlands and one at the end, which we really don't need to make much use of, but hey, it's a nice perk. Also, depending on the company that you max out, it gives you another attraction. So because we did open air, we get Gull Force. I think there's a way to get both because you can swap halfway through, but I'm not entirely sure on that. A new attraction secretly developed by Open Air. Thanks to Toby's dedication and ingenious ingenuity, Gull Force is finally ready for its grand debut, now open near the Macalania entrance. So we do get another game unlock. Woo! But it kicks us back to the airship. That's not everything for the Calmlands, so I'm going to drop back down, but that's episode complete at least. We've got the shop with the lady. But what about over here as well? What about the matchmaking? Remember? All right, what's going on here? Hey, dude. Well, this here's it. Time to see what all your hard work got us. The people what come from the sun are all these here folks. There you go. Check it out. So this is the max you can do. This is absolute max here. There are lots of different versions. There's like one woman. There's... like, I think when it's one, I think the worst you can do is no one, and then I think it's the overweight woman, and then it's like a lot of women. There is a version as well where an old woman's here too, which I think we should have. We should have qualified for it, but there you go. All these here folks. You did a right good job, maybe too good. I never even thought that more than one woman would show up. Well, Will thinks of someone to figure out who my son will marry. I'm mighty grateful, and he gives us a speed bracer. Speed bracer? This is auto haste, so this is kind of distinct here. Speed bracer is gold gear because it is obviously super important. It gives you hastesia. It's very difficult to get hastesia just straight up in the game, and it's auto haste. So what I'm actually going to do with this is, instead of using Rhyme, which drops our health and stuff, and does increase our magic damage, don't get me wrong, I'm instead going to put the speed bracer on Riku, because it gives her the auto haste. It gives her so much more health back. She didn't need that much magic power, and now she can hastesia the whole team comfortably. So I really like that setup. Now, remember what I talked about before with auto slow on Smooth Sailing for Super Ribbon? You might think, oh, the speed brace is perfect for that, but it doesn't actually work. It only works on SOS haste, which would proc it. Otherwise, it doesn't do anything. So that's interesting enough. But then, actually, well, first we got the women, so we can talk to them all. So there's this swooming our bed lady here. I came to see the attractions once before, and he helped me when I was in trouble. I've been in love with him ever since. And there's this lady. I didn't expect so much competition. They can't possibly love him the way I do. You got this lady. I think it could be nice living under these clear blue skies. You got this lady. He seems like such a good, quiet man. I'm glad I came. I can't wait to move into our new home together. This lady also says, I'd like to talk with him a bit more, but he's just so quiet. Oh, he's so quiet. We can't actually talk to him. He does look kind of quiet there as well. How do I know? You'll just have to take my word for it. And then the Albed lady says, now that he gets along with all the Albed, we'll bring out our love to fruition. So I'm a little worried that maybe I missed the perfect one where you get an old lady there too, but hey, whatever. Over here though, you get these old crones. I believe these are the women from Zanarkand at the start. They say, we're in your debt, my dear. This is for you. Only good in the Calmlands, I'm afraid. And we get the Calmlands free pass. So we can now ride around the hovers for free. Also, like, if we're super into the minigames and betting, maybe this we'd care, but we really don't at the moment. Anyway, so we just asked the clerk. I suppose we're now a VIP. We would have got that pass anyway, by the way, if we just ridden off hovers in the first place, but hey. I suppose we can't be leaving every young person we see evil incarnate, can we? I just hope these young'uns rise the opportunities we never got to have. It's funny, I don't think in Chapter 1 they probably explained that Argent was all old people and the other one was all young people, but whatever. Another theme of the game, actually, the young versus the old. Now, here's another thing. Remember what we saw in the Comspheres before, in Chapter 4? We saw somebody digging up a chest. Look at all the payoffs, guys, right? Hiding something in a chest. Well, we get to open it, and you get 50,000 gil. That's quite a lot of money. That is quite a lot of money. Now, what you can choose to do two things here. You can either keep the 50,000 gil, or you can talk to the guy who dug it up in the chest. And he says, can you spare us a minute? I'm in a heap of trouble. How could I? Well, you see, I had this thing hidden away, and now it's gone. You haven't laid eyes on old 50,000 gil around here, have you? All right, and you can say yes or no. If you say gil, I didn't see no gil, you didn't just get to keep it. I'm going to say, actually, I did. And he says, oh, paint me yellow and call me a Chocobo. You really done saved me. Now, I won't hear his explanation. I owes you, and that's all that matters. Go on before I get all choked up. Take this with my hex. And he'll give you the sword law. So what you can actually kind of think of this as, you're buying the sword lore for 50,000 gil. I believe this is the only way you can get the sword lore, though, in the game. So, if it's your second playthrough and you already have it, then fine. But, yeah, sword lore is the warrior lore. It lets you use the warrior abilities, and that's 2. We've now had Dark Knight and that one. Oh, and hold on. Didn't we get the black lore as well? Oh, no, yeah. We'll get black lore very soon. So there you go. And that's that guy. That's the conclusion of that comsphere thing as well there. Just look like we'll be deciding on a wife anytime soon. If it ain't one thing, it's the other. All right, cool. And so we'll talk to this lady. Oh, okay. Hold on. We also have over here this mini Chocobo right next to the comsphere, see? And it's the Choco shortcut. Head over to Class Coast Chocobo Ranch. Sure, let's go, or not right now. I'm actually going to say not right now. There's basically nothing else for me to show you at the ranch. I just need to deposit 5 Chocobos of every level. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 25 Chocobos total, and they all have to actually come back instead of running away. That's a lot of battles and a lot of grind to get all the Chocobos, but once I've done that, I'll be able to progress that story. See, on the airship destination list, if we currently choose Calmlands, it says to us episode complete. But the truth is there's 2 episodes here. There's the Argent and Agent. There's the Argent and Open Air one. But then there's also the Chocobo Ranch, which is kind of like a hidden chapter as well, which we only complete later. So I won't go to Chocobo Ranch, but I will show you there's the mini Chocobo there. Instead, let's go to the Hover, and let's go to Macalania, which is where our new bonus game opened up. A cool little cutscene. And here's a kitty. Hey, kitty. He says, hiya, welcome to the newest addition to Calm Skies. This is the only place you can play Gull Force. I have never played Gull Force before. Ever. Let's do it.